Hello everyone, welcome to your Pilates class with me, April. I hope you're all doing well today. Today we're going to concentrate on our legs and our glutes to strengthen those up. And sometimes if you have weak glutes, this can really affect your lower back. I'm just going to readjust my mat. So first things first, what I would like you to do is come and lay down on your back and we're just going to stretch out. So push through the heels, arms over the head. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears as much as you can to let your back really relax. Push through the heels. And then hug the knees in towards the chest, rock side to side. And before we get started, just have the feet hip width apart, knees over to the right, drop to the shoulders. And then come up, knees over to the left. I like to just do a few stretches before we get going, just to see how your body's feeling. You might be feeling a bit tense or tight after the weekend. Over to the right. Last time over to the left. Wonderful. Okay. And now what we're going to do is have the feet hip width apart. I want you to feel how tight your legs are today, if they are. So hands behind the thighs. We don't want to overstretch or overreach here because we don't want to pull any muscles, but just drop the shoulders down. Lift that leg up in the air. Push through the heel. Now push that lower back down. Just see how tight the legs are feeling. Bring it down. Hug the right knee in. Drop the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Lift it up. And release. Good. And rock side to side. Wonderful. So let's see how our core strength, our glute strength is. So have the feet hip width apart. So for here, we want the heels out and the toes forward. Relax the shoulders down and away. Hands down and then tuck the pelvis under. Lift all the way up. Hands flat to the floor. Squeeze up. Now try not to let your body sway side to side. Keep it strong. Gently lower all the way down. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. And again, tuck under. Push the lower back in. Lift, lift, lift. Push the heels into the floor. And lower down. We'll do this a couple more times. Reset the shoulders. So drop the shoulders down and away. Hands down. Inhale. Tug under. Lift up. Push, push, push. Now this time, if you can, just lift the toes off the floor. If you can. Just keep squeezing up. And lower. Breathe in and out. Drop the shoulders. Tug the pelvis under. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze. Hands down. Breathe in and out. And lower. Lovely. Hug knees in towards the chest, rock side to side. Relax the toes. And now cross the left ankle over the right. Place the feet down, knees out. Drop the shoulders. Bring the knees in, right ankle over left, knees go out, drop the shoulders. And release. Good. Now stretch the legs out nice and long. You can place your head back underneath the pillow if it's more comfortable. Push, push, push. And then left ankle over the right knee. And then rock over to the side. Right hand on the left knee, left arm out. And hold there. And lounge to your side. And this is a lovely exercise for those who have sciatica, very tight hips and legs, because if you have tight muscles and you work them more, obviously they're just going to become tighter. So by stretching out, it's a lovely way to really relax your body. And relax. Good. Okay, now I'm going to come to standing. So just come over to the side and gently lift yourself up. Now give you a second just to stand up nice and tall. And we're just going to have the feet together, heels out, and then the toes go forward. Okay, so we're going back to our nice neutral pelvis now. We don't want to be tucking under like this. We want the pelvis nice and neutral, so our lower back's got plenty of room. You don't need steam out of body, it's just the lower body. Just bring it back here. And now we're going to just come onto the toes and lower down. Okay, so come up just to stretch out through our ankles. We want to warm up the whole lower part of the body, not just the areas that we're working. And down. Good. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And release. Good. And now you can just, if you want to, hold on to something, but you can just circle. And then relax the other side. And relax. Good. Feet go out to the side, nice and wide. So we want to look down onto our toes and draw a big line from big toe to big toe. With a nice tall spine, drop the shoulders. And we're just going to push the knees out to the side and then lift back up. So we're squeezing into the glutes. So we're going to be working and strengthening into our glutes. So go out and lift up. And lift. Try and keep the spine really nice and tall. Bring it down and lift. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. And release. Just shake the legs out. Good. Now we're going to do the Pilates squat with the feet narrow. So again, we need to make sure the heels go out and the toes go forward. Really important for this one. Try and keep the toes facing forward, and we don't want one foot going out to the side. That's going to put a lot of pressure onto our shins. So drop the shoulders down, and then we're going to bend the knees and then squeeze up. So let's come down and lift. So we're going to just push. You might feel a few areas quite tense. For example, you might feel your heels, your shins, the knees, the thighs. That's okay. So we're strengthening and working into our knees. And when we squeeze up, we're working into the glutes and the hamstrings. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Good. And relax. So now we've done that. Let's give the back and the upper body a tiny little bit of a break. So the feet are hip width, hands are here. We're going to nod the chin towards the chest. We're going to nod round. Let the head shake. And around all the way through and hold here. Let that lower back completely breathe. Gently roll all the way back up. That should feel really lovely on your middle of your back. Let's do that one more time. Hands are here, not the chin. Round through. And the head relax. Bend the knees a little bit more. Let the head shake. Gently roll all the way up. Wonderful. Now what we're going to do is roll down once again, but at the top of our mat, and then we're going to crouch down and then lay flat on our tummies. So feet are hip width, drop the shoulders, nod the chin, relax the toes, and then come and roll all the way down. Let the head relax. Breathe in and out. And then fingertips down. Bring the knees down. And then come and lay flat onto your front. Forehead down, rock side to side, and let's relax the lower back. When you lay on your front and you just relax, you're relaxing your hips and your pelvis, which will feel lovely for your lower back. So you can place the hands and the forehead, if you wish, on your cushion. And just release, keep going. Feel that release. Wonderful, okay. So now, come forward, and all we're going to do is squeeze one leg at a time into the back and the legs. And you're activating the muscles in the glutes and the hips and the hamstrings. So we don't want to lift the leg up too high, just a little bit, and feel that squeeze in the glutes. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then tuck the toes under, lift the knees off, then tuck the toes under some more to stretch out the hamstrings. And relax. Bend that right knee, push the heel up, and then lower down. Now, when we do this, we don't want to lift the hip off the floor. We want to push it into the floor. So our hips are not wonky, and we're activating the backs of the legs. You're going to be feeling it by now. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Rock the hips side to side. And then let's go to the other side. So bend that left knee, push up in towards the ceiling. Make sure the knees haven't gone too far away from each other. And squeeze up and down. Relax the shoulders, relax your jaw. Let's do 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, and stretch out the backs of those legs. And release. Rock the hips side to side. Wonderful. Okay. Now what I'd like you to do is bring that right knee back. Take the right hand onto the left ankle or the toes or the foot and just pull it in. So you're stretching the front of that leg. If you get cramp, just push through the heel, release it and push through. And release. Right hand down, left hand reach, just pull slightly. Wonderful, legs are long. Now we're going to drop the shoulders, forehead down. You're going to connect the heels together, toes go out, and squeeze up, and then lower. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze up and down. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and relax and rock the hips side to side. Give those hips a good shake off. Wonderful. Now come up onto all fours. Just relax the lower back off so you can come onto the wrists or fists. Dropping the shoulders down and away and then round through. And then uncurl. And then round through. And uncurl. And again round through. And uncurl. Oh, wonderful. Now we're coming into a downward dog, which is one of my favorite stretches for the entire back of your legs, the lower back, and everything release off. So don't forget that the downward dog is quite an intense stretch. So if you have really tight legs and tight ankles, tight calves, you might feel this is quite a challenge, but don't worry, keep with it. Please keep with it, because if you can master the downward dog, a lot of lower back pain and leg pain will go because your muscles are so flexible and stretched out. It took me 18 months to perfect my downward dog, so patience is needed for this one. Okay, so take your hands onto the floor, tuck the toes under, lift the knees off. Now exhale, push the heels down. So as it's our first one, we can lift up and down with the heels, drop the head. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down. Well done. Let's have a quick stretch and we'll do one more of those. So just drop the shoulders down, forehead down. And let's gently lift back up again. Last time. So hands down, tuck the toes under, lift up, exhale, push. Drop the head. Lift one heel up and down. Keep pushing into your palms. That really helps. 3, 2, 1. Bring legs down. Come and lay onto your back. Plugging the knees in towards the chest. Rocking side to side. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Wonderful. Now this time to finish up, we're going to have the feet nice and wide, move the head block away, drop the shoulder, hands down. And we're going to push the lower back into the mat. This time, lift up, toes off the floor. Squeeze up. Now this is going to target our glutes in a different way because the feet are wider, the toes pointed out. Gently lower. Let's go to feet together, knees together. Going to target now the inner thighs a little bit more. Squeeze. Now all of these will still ultimately target your glutes and your lower back. Okay, so if you have a bad lower back, these exercises are the best. Rule of thumb, if you feel it in your lower back, your feet are too far away. If you feel it too much in your shins, your feet are too close to your body. And release. Oh, wonderful. Let's hug those knees in. Rock side to side. Now, of course, the best thing for a lower back is hug those knees in, pushing that lumbar spine into your mat and holding it there. Cross the left ankle over the right. Come to a still. Place the feet down, knees out. Bring it in. Right ankle over the left. Then knees go out again. And now gently bring the knees in. Come and sit up. Nice and tall. With a nice tall spine, drop your shoulders away from the ears. Fingertips go out to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And thank you all so much for joining me. Remember, this is saved to the page, so you can come back to this anytime you wish to really help strengthen that lower part of the body and lengthen those hamstrings, which cause us a few problems. So it's good to practice as much as you can. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week for more Pilates. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.